Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to World Racing League. We are here live on Sunday night at the Hungary, I should say, not the Hungary. But once again, guys, I'm joined here by my co-commentator, the one and only Matty Skills. Thanks for joining me, Matty, once again.
Pumped to be here, mate. Very excited for this one. Love Hungary.
I'm stoked. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a bit of a spectacle to watch, I should say. Everyone knows Monaco. It's Hungary is Monaco without the barriers. Doesn't produce a lot of overtaking opportunities. So yeah, it's going to be a nightmare.
Absolutely, especially going to turn one. I mean, that's probably the best overtaking spot on the track, I'll say. Putting that back straight with the DRS and then into turn one. You can probably go three wide down turn one, can't you?
Yeah, and it opens into that DRS too. So, the moment you get around there, pump that DRS and away you go. Try and beat them into turn two. Try not to go too wide out of turn two, otherwise you can you're not going to set yourself up for turn three. Let's put it that way.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. I remember. I can't remember where I was actually, but the ghosting was turned off, and I spun around turn one in the Haas, only to see my Haas teammate come at me head on, and we both DNF'd. It was amazing. I think I nearly spat whatever I was drinking out of my mouth.
Look, let's put it this way. I think that's sort of the realism of ghosting. Now, actually, for me, unfortunately, ghosting lost out on the vote in Wallaby. We're going to be keeping ghosting on. So it's a bit of a disappointment, but it is what it is. Everybody voted, and we had 22 voted for ghosting on, and 18 voted for ghosting on.
Oh, that's close. So close.
Yeah, so a really good turnout though for the actual voting there. So I'm pretty happy with it. 40 votes in total. It's probably one of the best results we've had for voting.
Yeah,
I'm pretty stoked with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Is Unique Throne racing tonight? He's not, is he?
Unique Throne.
He's an interesting one.
Yeah, he is. He's in the lobby, ready to go. Yep, he's absolutely here. So he's racing for AlphaTauri, joining alongside the one and only Kirko, the league owner.
Because I think Unique Throne's got a bit of pace, hasn't he? I mean, he did well. He did fairly well in Monaco, didn't he? But he hasn't. That's about it.
Yeah.
Really, for the rise. But I actually think more pace than what his record says. Personally.
Yeah, he definitely does. So I'm not sure if you're aware, but he's made the transition from controller to wheel.
I didn't know that.
So obviously, so it takes a little bit of getting used to. Fortunately, as a result, he's definitely taken a massive hit with race pace. And that comes with the nature of changing. But that pace, I actually started in Silverstone last week. He definitely had some pace. He was up there in P5 and 6 for the race. So that pace is definitely coming back in strides. But it is. We've got to see. We've got to see if it's consistent or if it's just a couple of tracks.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And what about Kano, Duck? What about Kano, mate? He's had a poor run, hasn't he?
Kano's had a poor run. He's an interesting fellow, isn't he?
He's an interesting fellow. I love Kano.
I gotta love Kano.
I've got a lot of time for that guy.
He has had a poor run. He's had some really good races. Just unfortunately misses out on the good results due to errors here and there. But I think the one that's really surprised me so far this season is Piastri.
Oh mate, he's stepped up, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He found him a lot of pace last season, but he's quick. He
definitely did.
He's so quick.
He definitely is quick, but so far this season hasn't been able to put a single point on
hasn't
him.
He?
So
no,
still sitting on 0 points.
Out 0 points.
Let's bring up. Actually, I might bring up the standings on stream. So there you go. So guys in the stream, you can see the leaderboard currently on screen now. So as you can get Andy H up in up in P1 by 19 points. So sitting on 143, 19 points behind him. Car Gamer with 124 racing in the Red Bull, and then J Rocket sitting in P3 with 103 points. But very closely behind him by 1 point is Jack Sully in the McLaren there on 102. So
great result.
Definitely,
yeah,
100%. They definitely did. I think going off of the recent races, I think Jack Sully's really found his form, and he's starting to put in a lot of good results.
Yeah.
J Rocket, unfortunately, again is just slipping further and further behind the guys up ahead, just not finding those results that he needs. So
he needs a result today, mate. He needs a result today.
Absolutely. Unique in chat. Hello, lads. Hey, mate. Thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you. So we've got a car out, and we've got a couple of cars already out on track. But before we do that, let's have a look at last week's highlights. So I'm going to bring them up on screen now. You guys check it out if you're in stream. Have a look. This is all the highlights from Silverstone last week. But that's it. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights are out. No, they're not. McFlurry drive through penalty for a jump start. It was a very long set of lights there. I'm not too sure what. Oh! For an Andy H down in P5. Panache staying right where he is. Kano. Oh, Andy H is now around and right down the back of the grid with his teammate.
He's going to sort of run a little bit. That makes it
Duck.
Look at that. Easy ready for the slingshot behind him.
Oh, we've got a Mercedes around that's defeated Damo. Almost collecting cars on his way. Struggling in the wet, so that puts defeated Damo right down in the peanut.
What are you having to do with battle here with the accelerator? Look at this, side by side. What does he do for an MX-20? Is anyone going to pull out? Yeah.
And he is catching them at a rate of knots. Already on the backside of him, but already down to 3% ERS too. This is going to be hell for him coming through Mackett's and Beckett's. We've got the driver of the Ferrari moves out of the way. Goes down the inside. This is just chaos through here. Gets 2 cars through there. Beautiful driving. Now on the back of Owen Flurry as he opens up his DRS.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, Goff is just holding it there. He's not making it easy. Oh, you'll get it done.
Marcos have got a great start on Rapid Relics ahead. Car Gamer now moves into P5, still no one, but gets forced wide by the car next to him, which is J Rocket. Oh, there's a Mercedes around. Panache sent Car Gamer into a wall.
Little battle for a while. Oh, well, there you go.
Beautiful entry into Cops from Gumbo. Right here is where he'd want to back out, just let get the better run in the exits. Oh, and it's nicely done up the inside. Wow. Alright, so we are back. Thank you guys for keeping an eye on that. Now, as you can see, we've already had 4 drivers cross the line with Jack Sully, Rapajala, Kano and Damo. Sadly, we've already lost one to the session as well, crashing out, which was RB McFlurry.
Yes, RB McFlurry is out of the session. Out of the short qualifying. I'm not sure what happened. I think he just put it into the wall. Probably some cold tyres, I reckon. It was his out lap, so. I
think so. And Rapid Relic's already up into P1, setting a 1:16.470. Now I'm sitting here on board now with Abstract, who's currently on his lap. He is our reserve driver, who currently now puts himself up into P5 with a 1:18.150. So definitely a bit of pace to make up in terms of speed with the guys up ahead. I mean, you've got Henchman also setting a lap, putting himself into P3. So
J Rocket's gone purple in the first sector. Purple in the first. Oh, he's just gone wide. I think he's just gone wide. He might have just destroyed his lap. I reckon. He might have just destroyed his lap.
No, he's still green.
The Cub is out.
He's still showing green. It's not
Oh, it's the purple sector. Second purple sector as well. J Rocket coming around the last couple of corners into Hungary. Where can he put it? I think it's going to be quite high if he can keep it on the track. Hasn't set a time yet. Looks good. He's just got to keep this. Try and hug that curve there. Try and get as close to that barrier as possible. It's a bit scary coming around that corner. Tries to avoid the Cub. He gets P3. That would have been distracting coming around there. P3.
Straight away gets knocked down to P4 with Andy now going P3.
That's an interesting place to crash.
It was. I think he's come around and driven it a bit too much in the back end and spun him into the wall. But let's have a look. So what do we got? So we got Jack Sully and the Henchman in the McLaren. Those two boys sitting up front. You know, this could put them both up into P1 for the constructors' title too. They're only 6 points behind Ferrari. With Andy Hannafan, I mean Andy H obviously leading the way there, but Cub needs to pick up some points in order for Ferrari to try and stay up in that.
Where does Unique put it? He had a purple middle sector, P7. Sorry, Duck.
No, that's all good. Piastri is backed off of his lap by the looks of it too. So who have we got next? So Andy H now coming around for a lap. Or is this his out lap? Yep, this is his in lap, I should say. Same with J Rockets. So Jack Sully now on an out lap, so we'll jump on board with him when he gets closer to the finish line.
Jack Sully. Mate, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I got to make an announcement. I got to let everyone know, because this has probably made my evening, I reckon. Jack Sully has changed his helmet design.
Oh,
he has changed his helmet design.
Let's have a look. Where is he?
Mate, and I couldn't be happier. Jack, you have my vote, mate, for driver of the day. Simply, so I don't have to look at that god-awful helmet ever again. Driver of the day, Jack. Driver of the day. Right there.
What's he done? What's he changed it to? I can't see
it.
It's
black striped. I like it.
Oh,
it's beautiful.
Actually, I don't mind that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good. Certainly matches his the car a lot better than the other one did.
Absolutely. So actually, I might stay on board with Jack Sully as he comes around the final, or the second last turn, heading up to the final, going for his fast run. So goes wide, sets himself up for the quick, and already invalidates, I would say. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. I don't know how he hasn't done that. So, we're going to ride on board with Jack Sully now heading into turn one. This is obviously the point that we were talking about before, Matty, where it is probably the best spot for overtaking on this entire track. I mean, this track is so tight. Not so much narrow, but tight, and a lot of deadly curbs on the outside too. You hit any of these curbs on your tyres and see you later.
Purple sector, Jack Sully. Here we go.
He's putting the fight to Rapid.
Absolutely.
Up ahead, Car Gamer in P2 with a 1:16.702. Andy H still in P3. So, still, there's going to be that title fight currently between... Oh, and there we go, Jack Sully. Jack Sully
has invalidated a lap after a purple first sector. Oh, absolutely heartbreaking for Jack. Absolutely heartbreaking.
So what does he do now? Do you reckon he backs off, lets his ERS recharge and goes again, or...?
I think it depends how much fuel he's got in there, mate. I think it depends how much fuel. Let's see if he jumps into the pits here.
So,
no,
War Machine has blamed the game. No, he's gone for another run.
Yeah, here we go.
War Machine has blamed the game for putting him on 36 laps of fuel. War Machine, I'm not sure if you know this, but you have the power to change that. not the game. So jump into pits, change your fuel, and jump back out.
Here we go,
Alright,
Jack
so-
Sully coming up to turn 2. First of the curves in this tight track. Let's see how Jack Sully goes.
So here we go, coming up to now what is known as the Nigel Mansell corner, that one there.
Oh!
And he's around and he's out!
Jack Sully! Oh, he had some pace too. He had some pace, and do you know what? With this track evolution, I don't even think a top 10. He could slide out of the top 10 here.
He could actually very easily slide out of the top 10. Currently sitting in P5. I think you're right, man. I think there's a lot of drivers down below that could definitely pip him here.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at Henchman,
He-
Unique, Piastri,
Yep.
Kano, 6 runs, Abstracts. They're all within, a couple of tenths. All within a couple of tenths of Jack
Ugh.
Sully. And at Hungary, you just do not want to see that happen. Absolute
No.
heartbreak for Jack Sully. Absolute heartbreak. Can't believe it.
Oh, that's rough. That is rough.
That's tough. And that's Hungary. That's
That is
Hungary.
Hungary. It's like we were saying before. It's such a tough track. It doesn't provide a lot of opportunities here,
Nah.
and you've got to take every opportunity that you do get. But we've got another driver out. Unique has hit the wall.
Unique is
He
gone.
is luckily still able to drive away from it. He's just
Wow.
missing his front wing. I just changed over to him too. So the commentator's curse is coming alive tonight. With the likes of Jack Sully spinning and crashing out, and now Unique. Oh,
It's alive
so
and
he's
well.
now got to putt
gotta-
his way back to pits.
What's Piastri doing? Is he on a hot lap right now? He is, isn't he?
Piastri looks like he's on a hot lap, so
Yeah.
I'm going to ride on board with him. He comes around the final. Oh, Andy H now puts it on top with a 1:16.211, now in front of Rapid Relics, who is now a 10th behind, and Piastri goes up to 4th fastest, very
Wow.
quick, already knocking Jack Sully down to P6.
Car Gamer coming out of the pits. He wants to get out there early. I don't think he wants the traffic, but I don't know if track evolution is going to hurt him a little bit. Unique has
Absolutely.
to get in, get a wing on, change his tyres, and get out with enough time. He'll have enough time to do that. He'll have enough time to do that.
Plenty of time.
I
I think he's
think-
already in. He's just entering pit lane now.
Yeah, Andy's got to get around as well and then refuel if he wants another flyer, I would imagine. And
Yeah.
with this track evolution and how close it is up front, you really want to try and... I would wait as long as possible at Hungary. As long as possible. And try and pick up a little bit of a slipstream as well. But
Yes.
Andy
Yes,
H.
yes, yes.
Andy H on provisional pole here at Hungary. Andy H on provisional pole. That's the time to beat 1:16.211. That is quick. That is
So
quick.
Kano now coming around the final turn, setting himself up for his flying run. Let's see how he can go. I know he can definitely be fast. His outlap, he invalidated his outlap, but let's see what he can do here.
Rapid Relics is out as well on his outlap.
Here we go. So Rapid Relics is going to put the fight to Andy H. Is Rapid Relics on his outlap or is he on a lap?
Nah, that's his outlap, surely. Yeah, it's his outlap.
Oh, yeah, invalidated.
So he's going to try and give Andy something to chase.
Yeah, so... Oh, no, he's
Oh,
into
no,
the
he's not.
pits.
That is very interesting. What is
we
going
got
on
a bit
here?
slippy there too.
Oh, that would have been close to speeding in the pit lane, mate. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if he's got time.
4 minutes 15. I think he's got a bit of time. Strap on a new set of boots, out of pits, out lap, fast lap. I think he's got enough time. I think he'll be right.
I think you'd be right.
So yeah, so Kano now coming into the final sector. Third last turn, coming into the final set of turns here, passing the pit lane entry, rounds the long final turn there,
Oh,
opens up his DRS, just stays inside and goes up to P6 with 6 runs. His teammate just ahead of him.
Jack Sully down to P8. Called it.
You did. Henchman is also on his. I think this was his flying lap as well. Looks like he's invalidated.
Yeah.
Yeah, heading into the pits. So this could be detrimental to Henchman as well. I don't think there's going to be enough time to get back out and around and then set up your flying lap. I think this could be detrimental to him.
Absolutely. Well, Andy's still in the pit. He hasn't come out. Rapid Relics hasn't come out yet, so they're waiting for track evolution as well. Car Gamer is currently out in a flyer. Yeah, Car Gamer's out in his flying lap right now. Just heading around turn 4 there. He's got some yellow flags to contend with coming up. But Car Gamer, can he improve? He's 3/10 behind Andy at the moment. Can he put it on pole position? Where can Car Gamer put it? He's definitely got the pace, hasn't he?
He's definitely got the pace. Oh, and that's an Alpine who's around there, ghosted. So
good work for getting out of the way
this
for that Alpine.
Absolutely.
Car Gamer looks a little bit off the pace in sector 1. Can he pick it up in sector 2? He needs to get his a run on here if he's going to put it anywhere near the top. I don't know if he's quick enough in this lap as he comes into the final sector, heading around the final 4 corners. Is Car Gamer. Can he put it on pole position? Currently in 3rd place. He wants to get it on that front row though. It's a tight corner here where he just heavy braking zone. And you just want to try and get back on the power as quick as you can. Try and avoid that barrier. No, he just jumps into the pits. He's bottled it. And I thought so. As Rapid Relics comes out for his outlap. Andy. Andy said, I don't know if Andy's going to get out. I mean, he's got time. He's got time.
Still in the pits.
Car Gamer has retired. Not
enough time. Not enough time for him.
You're only at full throttle, 50% of the lap around here. 4.38 circuit.
Rapid Relics has spun. Rapid Relics has spun. Tries to get himself going again. Puts himself back around facing the right way. Is he going to get enough time to get around? 1:37. Yeah, he could.
He should be right.
Yeah, he should be right. Henchman also on his outlap now. So
many people going around.
Is he going to get in?
Passes around too.
The track is just not evolving. It's really not evolving for them like we thought it would.
No.
Yeah, here's an interesting fact for you. Did you know, and I didn't know this until tonight, but Hungary only ever saw its first ever wet race in 2016.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Track's been live since like 1980 something, but only ever got its first wet race in 2016.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it's just bizarre. I've never seen it like that before.
That's weird. Do you know who holds the lap record around here, mate?
I do.
It's my man.
I hate saying it.
It's my man. Who is it? Who is it, Duck?
It's you're gonna make me say it, aren't you?
I am.
It's Lewis. It's Lewis Hamilton.
Rapid Relics
you
sets
watch.
off on his flying lap as he chases after Andy H. He's looking to put it on pole position. He needs a good first sector. Where is he going to go? He's currently nearly 2/10 behind Andy. Had a spin on his outlap. He's hoping to do better on this flyer. He'll need a purple sector in sector 1, I would think, to try and get close there as he comes up to finishing sector 1. Does he get a purple? It doesn't. He gets a green sector, currently 2/10 behind Andy H at the moment. And you're right, Duck, the track is just not evolving.
Nah, it's not. So Andy now takes the checkered flag. He doesn't go back out on track. That's where he's going to finish. He didn't leave himself enough time to cross the line.
So we've only got Rapid Relics and we've got Piastri out at the moment. Henchman is out. Abstracts is out. 4 drivers trying to improve their time here. Oh, and Rapid Relics has just gone quick in the second sector. That was a flying sector. He's actually up on Andy H at the moment by 5 thousandths of a second. As he comes around the last corner, Rapid Relics, can he put it on pole position? As he hugs that, does he invalidate? He doesn't. He keeps it up, and Rapid Relics puts it on pole by 9 thousandths of a second. Can you believe it? Rapid Relics. What a lap. What a middle sector.
I thought for all money.
What a middle sector.
I thought for all money he'd invalidate on that final.
Me too. It looked like
that final turn. That it really did.
How did he keep 4
How
tires
he kept
on?
that?
Oh, 2 tires on. Sorry, mind you. How did he keep that? That looked. I would have bet my house on invalidating that lap. Honestly, Rapid Relics takes pole position in Hungary. Woo!
That is just.
That was a
beautiful stuff. And
unfortunately, middle sector.
Unfortunately for Andy, he just didn't leave himself enough time to get out of the pits and around track. He crossed the line when the checkered flag was already out, unfortunately. So you hate to see it, but you've got to try and leave yourself that time.
Yeah, exactly.
But there it is, guys. So our top 10, we're looking at Rapid Relics in P1, Andy H in P2, Car Gamer for the Red Bull in P3, J Rocket up here in P4 for the Alfa Romeos, Piastri, a great lap for him for the Mercedes boys in P5. Henchman seemed to make his way up the grid a little bit, moving up into P6 from P10. 6 runs, also another bloke that hasn't had much luck. He's sitting in P7, Kano in P8, Jack Sully P9, and Unique in P10.
What qualifying in Hungary? That did not go how I expected it to go.
No, me either. Absolutely not.
Maybe Andy had a headache more often because that was insane.
It's helping him, isn't it?
Absolutely. Mate, did he think he was safe? He had time to come out. I just don't know why he didn't come out.
I don't know.
He had 4 minutes, remember?
Yeah, he definitely did. I think he was trying to leave it to be the last car around or something like that. I don't know. But he still had almost a third of the track to go before the checkered flag came out.
Yeah,
so I'm not sure what his thoughts were there, but oh well. You move on. He's sitting in P2. He's going to take the, I believe it's the inside line going into turn 1. Which I think on a lot of tracks, if you're going the inside line, going into turn 1, going a right-hander, it's very dangerous. You could see some carnage here tonight, I think.
We got formation lap back on.
We do indeedy. Formation lap back on. So let's have a look at the tyres here currently. So Rapid Relic starting on the medium tyres, Andy H on the hards, Car Gamer and J Rocket on the mediums, Piastri and Henchman on the hards as well. We've got 2 drivers though, Stroker Ace and Rapid Vajala starting on the soft tyres. Everybody else on those mediums.
Very interesting.
Now, from what I know, Andy loves his hard to medium strategy. He goes hard to medium, pushes them as long as he can, and prays for that late safety car. If he gets that late safety car, he'll go to the softs.
Yeah.
Which I think is a very good call, very good strategy. You know, it's just, will it work out that way? You know, you bank on something, you've got to bank on it happening. So
exactly. And
J Rocket's DSQ.
Yeah, I saw that. He left way too early.
Yep.
So he's going to start on cold tyres. He's going to start on cold tyres, unfortunately. Rapid Pajala with the softs. I like this strategy. I like it. He's in P11. He needs to make some moves through the pack. There's the likelihood of a safety car is extremely high here. If he can get around 7, 8, 9 laps on those softs, and then jump in and chuck some hards on or some mediums, I like that strategy.
I think so too. It is a very good strategy. That's definitely a Scotty Mac strategy for Tuesday's lineup. He loves starting on those softs. He goes for the ultimate strategy. Those ultimate strategies currently, are they working for him? That's to be debated. But, you know. So, there you go, guys. Up on screen now, you can see the predicted pit stop strategy, which I can't talk about now because it's already gone.
It goes so quickly, doesn't it?
Quick, it really does.
So quick. I don't know how anyone sees it. It's crazy.
T-Bar, down, Batty in the chat. What a lineup of Who's Who and War.
And War.
Oh, Andy H DSQ. Rapid Relics DSQ. Car Gamer DSQ. What is happening up ahead? So
and the cup taking his time.
Up.
Yeah, that's what I do when I'm at the back, man.
Like
I'll take forever to get there.
Yep. So here we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It's probably going to go blank for a little while. As it always does. But the lights are now out, and away we go. Rapid Relic still in P1. Andy H P2, Car Gamer P3 already. Andy H now moves up into P1. Rapid Relic's now down 1 spot. But here we go. Kano and Jack Sully move up 2 spots. The Cub now up 8 spots. We're seeing a lot of movement here on the grid currently. So, is there any carnage? It doesn't look like it. It looks like we've made out of turn 1 pretty safely.
Absolutely, and Jack Sully up 4 positions from that start. I was watching Jack, and he had an absolute monster start, just like he did in Monaco. Jack Sully off that start, and he's pumping his ERS. He is absolutely flying at the moment. Jack Sully up to P5. 4 positions up on the back of his teammate.
Oh, we've
Henchman.
got a safety car out already. That looks like it is Stroker Ace and J Rocket. Stroker Ace and J Rocket. No, J Rocket is going to be fuming from P4 right the way. Sorry, yeah, qualifying P4 and now DSQ.
Stroker Ace was, I think he was like up 6 or 7 positions. I was having a look, and he was weaving his way to the pack. He was making some insane moves. I don't know. I didn't see what happened, but I think there's gonna be something clipped there. There will be something clipped there. I don't want to talk about something I didn't see, but yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see what happened and get J Rocket's view on that. I can invite him. I can invite him actually.
Yeah, definitely, man. Invite him. So, while Matty Skills is doing that, I'm going to look at the movement so far. Rapid Relic seems to made his way back into P1, overtaking Andy, who made the slightest mistake coming out of Turn 2. Car Gamer still sitting pretty in P3. Henchman up 2 spots now, up into P4. 6 runs as well, also moving up 2 spots. Kano again up 2 spots. Pajala up 4 spots, but Piastri, the boy in the Mercedes, my team... Yeah, my constructor is now down 3 spots, so moved down from P5 to P8. Unique up 1 spot, Abstracts up 2 spots, Dust Till Dawn 2 spots, and the Cub being the biggest mover and shaker here, now up 8 spots to P12. McFlurry up 6. Defeated Damo still sitting where he started in P14. Jack Sully, another big mishap there by the looks of it for him. Dropping right down 6 spots into P15 after his unfortunate error in qualification there. War Machine up 2 spots. Gumbo down 1 spot, who is glitched out and driving in the Red Bull. Should be in the Alfa Romeo. And then Kirko down 1 spot, sitting in P18.
What
now,
a start.
Kirko currently, I don't know if you know this, so Kirko and Defeated Damo currently the league, so Sunday League leaders for most gained positions so far.
Really?
Season.
Wow.
Yeah. So both of them have gained 17 positions from where they qualified in races.
Yeah. Okay.
So in total, so big positions gained for them, leading to points too. So I know Kirko is pretty proud of that. He's wanting to keep his consistency. He's had a few tough runs the last few races. I might jump on board with Kirko currently.
But I will say, Kirko is a clean driver. And he's
exactly
definitely
right.
improved in the last 12 months. And I'd rather someone clean than someone fast.
100%. Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
I have a lot of time for Kirko. It's a good bloke.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So Kirko making his way around down the straight there as he passes 2 in the pit lane. So there's 2 more positions gained for him with Gumbo and War Machine in the pits.
Both hitting some...
As he now goes into P16.
Oh no, J Rocket game crashed and his AI got disqualified. Oh, J Rocket, that is absolutely heartbreaking. That is absolutely heartbreaking. J Rocket, man. So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Absolutely.
Do you know what? I wonder if J Rocket was streaming, because that happened to me. You know when you can stream while you're racing, and I used to game used to crash, and I used to wake up in the wall, you know, and the AI crashes, and you can't. There's nothing you can do about it. And someone told me it was the stream, and it was the stream. I stopped streaming. It stopped happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jay, look, unfortunately, man, we can't restart for one driver. It's just unfortunate. I feel for you, man. I really do. Obviously, there are things that you can do to try and fix that. As Maddie's just suggested, if you do stream, try and go without a stream next race and see if that fixes an issue. But yeah, look, Abstracts has now received a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with the driver ahead, Unique thrown. So I'm wondering if that's given Unique rear wing damage. Has that given Abstracts front wing? Look at him getting racy here under the safety car.
Safety car in this lap, Rapid Relics. Here we go. He's off, mate. He is off. His foot is down, and Andy's sleeping a little
Once
bit.
again.
Rapid Rally's already a second up on Andy, and Cargame are putting a lot of pressure.
This is twice in 2 races for Andy H where he's been caught sleeping on the safety car restarts. Obviously not his strong point. Kirko, 5-second time penalty speeding in pit lane, but Cargamer right behind Andy H currently, only 2/10 down. Is he going to try and make a move? I reckon two laps and we'll see him make a move on, or attempt to make a move.
Absolutely. Abstracts is moving through the field. Currently up to P9, just gain a position on Unique there. And
6 runs is out.
Oh, 6 runs is out. It's not just 6 runs either. Dust Till Dawn is in the wall. He's only lost his, he hasn't even lost his wing. I don't know what's happened there. But Dust Till Dawn is around. And we have yellow flags in Sector 2. I don't think we've got a safety car there yet. Duck.
No, it doesn't. No safety car. I think it was too soon for a safety car, but let's have a look as he rounds it now. No damage to Dust Till Dawn at all.
Wow, Rapid Pajada on those soft tyres. Oh, I thought he was going to make a move on Kano. He is absolutely flying on those softs. What a strategy. Absolutely flying.
So Pajala only 4/10 behind Kano now. Kano starting on those medium tyres, I believe it was. Let's have a look here. So tyres, here we go. Yeah, so Kano on the medium tyres, Henchman on those hards. Kano also trying to track down the driver in front, Henchman, and Henchman 1.5 seconds to the boys ahead. I think we're going to see a bit of domination from these 3 up front.
Yeah, absolutely. He's stretching away now, 1.5 seconds ahead, like you just said. Yeah, some domination there. But Piastri, mate, on those hards, is running down Rapid Pajala right now. I got his name right for the first time ever. But Piastri is putting in a race right now. Where is he coming from? I say that as he goes wide. Come on, Piastri, don't make me look bad.
Don't make Mercedes look bad.
That's right.
Pick up your game.
That's right. Amen. Amen. Defeated Davo up into P13.
He's sitting there. You know, he's in the points. You know, a lot of people who are watching the stream, if you don't know already, Wallaby Racing League, the top 15 get points. We like to keep, you know, the battles close here, so that's why we allow top 15. And then in the sprint races, it's top 10. Top 10 get the points, so not the top 8.
So good.
Yeah. So Pajala has now lost a bit of time to Kano ahead, now outside of that DRS zone, out of that DRS range. Kano all over the back of Henchman. He's really reeling him in.
Absolutely. Gumbo Kebab just making a move. Oh, we've got wheel to wheel. Is this yellow flags? Must be. No, wheel to wheel. Unique goes past Abstract. Wow. What a move.
Well done. So I'm watching Abstract now.
McFly's coming back on the outside. I don't think he's... Oh, he touches him. He touches Abstract around the corner. Sorry, Abstract touches Unique around the corner. My bad. Abstract just going deep there. Just
Very
going deep. I think Unique's okay though. I think he's alright.
Yeah, it looks like he is. And that could have done damage to Abstract's front wing, I don't know. But it didn't really help him much because he ended up going wide in that corner after, and then setting himself up to go wide again for the following corner. So it's just not helping him.
No, it's not. It's absolutely not. That was just a little bit impatient.
I mean, look at it now. Oh, there we go. Who is that? Is that Pajala?
But it's Pajala, he's around. Pajala's around on those 5-lap old softs. Oh, Pajala.
Are they burning away already?
Must be. Absolutely must be.
Or has he just made them... Yep, there he goes.
Yeah.
They are smoking.
Well, they would have been hot after that first spin.
Yep.
What is Pajala going to do here?
There's one thing I've noticed about this game. It's so hard to get going again. Once you come into the next corner, you could go around. Has he kept it? Look, as I say it. As I say it. It's so hard to get these tyres.
And then an unsafe entry to the track. As War Machine dives into the pits, I think.
Luckily, that ghosting is on. There we go. Pajala now into the pits as well. Not happy with
Dust Till Dawn off the track as well. Dust Till Dawn just spun.
Dust Till Dawn just got a 10-second time penalty.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was unfortunate because he spun, and I think he got the 10-second time penalty for going across the track, across the corner cutting. But he actually spun through it. It's not like he was doing that on purpose, so... No. Unfortunate there. Absolutely unfortunate. Dust or
So
Dawn.
here we go. Probably the closest battle we've got on track currently at the moment between Cargamer and Andy H in front. Andy H slowly being able to track down Relics ahead, still just outside of that range for DRS, but is slowly picking it up. Although he's just lost 0.6 in one corner.
Wow. Wow.
So I'm not sure what happened there.
Tyre situation at the moment. Rapid Relics on those mediums, 6 laps old mediums. On the tyres that he started on, same as Andy H on his hards. Cargamer on 6 lap old mediums. Henchman on 6 lap old hards. Kano on mediums. Piastri on hards. Unique, Flurry, Defeated Damo and the Cub all on mediums. Everyone else on hards, and Abstracts and Pajala on new hards.
Kirko's coming out on very fresh softs. So he's just come out 0 lap old soft. So it's going to be interesting to see what he can do from here. I think for Kirko now it's just sit back,
Got a full safety
hope
car.
that the other drivers ahead manage to. Oh, why have we got a full safety?
Yeah, that's weird.
So Defeated Damo and Gumbo Kebab jump into the pits. Dust Till Dawn also into the pits. Dust Till Dawn jumps onto the new set of softs as well.
Do any of these mediums jump in? I don't think they will.
It's too soon.
I think it's too soon.
Yeah, I think it is. It looks like. Actually, you know what? I reckon they will. I'm going to call it. I reckon you'll see Relics, Car, Unique, and Flurry go in.
You reckon?
Yep. I really do. I reckon those hards are going to stay out, game track position, and try and go a lot longer, and probably try and sit for the next safety car, which will hopefully, be a lot later on in the session.
We saw it in Monaco. Didn't we? The medium tyre. Who was it? Jack Sully, I think.
Jack Sully
Pulled in, left Andy out there on his hards, and he was able to make enough of a gap. I think if I was Relics, I'll stay out. If it's me, I stay out.
Yeah, me too. I'd be staying out just for track position, but I think we're going to see some of those drivers dip in. We're not. Are we?
No, everyone's staying out.
No one's dipped in. I was wrong. Very, very wrong. So good on them, because I think those tyres will still be very fresh.
Dust Till Dawn is DNF now.
Unfortunately.
DNF coming out of the pits on those softs. So the only person with penalties in the race at the moment is Piastri on a 3-second time penalty. And that is it. It's heartbreaking for Dust Till Dawn.
It is. It really is.
I'll try and get in.
I hate to see it.
Oh, I can't view his gaming card for some reason.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we've just had a full-time seat open up in Sunday's league. Jay Rockets has left the server, does not want to be part of Wallaby anymore. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry, mate. We couldn't do a restart for one person. I do apologise. Yeah, look.
Come on, honestly,
I hate to say it.
that really annoys. That really burns my crumpets. You know?
Yep.
It really burns my crumpets. The amount of times that my game is glitched and I've been in the wall, you can't restart a race for one driver. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a lot of effort that gets put into this league. A lot of effort gets put into running races. And you're going to throw your toys out the pram over one race? Come on, Jay.
Yeah.
I love you, mate. Come on, mate.
Yep. That's I don't know, man. It's poor sportsmanship in my books.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's disappointing.
Oh well, we move on. Like I said, we've got a spot open up in Sunday's league.
Oh,
so
it's tempting,
at the moment,
Doug.
actually,
It's tempting, Doug.
I'm not even kidding. Actually, because tonight we've had Toaster now not show up 3 races in a row. He now loses his seat, so this has opened up 2 spots in our league in Sunday.
Home. It's coming home.
It is coming home.
we're back racing again. Sorry, guys, we're just talking about.
No. Yeah.
We are back racing. Cargamer is only 2 tenths behind. Andy H is right on the back of him. Can he get him here? Cargamer, they're wheel to wheel. No, they're not. Cargamer, Andy H closes the door. The master of defending, and Cargamer loses half a second on that corner. Pushes a little bit too fast, and the wise head of Andy H says, "Not today. I'm shutting the door." Oh gosh, I'm excited to see this top 3 battle duck. I'm more excited than Goffey was when his wife took off her clothes on their wedding night and he realised, hey, she doesn't have a penis either. Far out. Come on.
Oh, and you know what? This has caused Rapid Relics to now fly off into the distance, already 1.5 seconds ahead. At the start of this lap, he was only 9 tenths in front of Andy H, but already 6 tenths made just because of this battle between Andy H and Cargamer. So,
wow.
The longer these two fight, the further the Relics gets away.
Yeah, and I think
Rapid Relics now sets the fastest lap as well with a 1:19.915. Very quick lap there.
And we've seen it, like clean racing, Andy H can catch Rapid. And it's going to come down to pit strategy here. It will come down to pit strategy. As Kano goes on the outside of Jack Sully. He doesn't have enough pace on those hards. Jack Sully closes those doors.
opens up though.
Here we go. Jack Sully, Kano gets past him on the outside, goes a long way around and gets up into P8. Kano with a great pass on Jack Sully. What a drive.
Fantastic overtake.
That is going to be up for the Singer Box moment, that one. What an overtake by Kano.
Looking now up ahead, we've got Unique sitting on the back of Flurry in P7 and P6, both on 10 lap old mediums, but Unique's looking to get the better exits and the better entries as well.
And that's where Andy H is getting Cargamer at the moment, mate. His exits are absolutely flawless.
Yeah.
And he's chasing down Rapid Relics. I don't know if Rapid Relics has an issue here, but Andy H has just cut off half a second in the last 3 corners.
Oh, he has too.
On Rapid Relics, he's coming up up on the back of him at a flying rate.
But already back outside of that DRS zone. But was Andy close enough? It looks like he was. Andy was definitely close enough. DRS has now been enabled though because the safety car was out. 3 laps later, DRS gets turned back on. So unfortunately it had no effect for him until now, which I believe did not happen because the DRS detection zone is way further up.
And Unique just gets past RBA McFlurry, and Flurry looks like he's trying to come back at him, but he doesn't have the pace, and Unique gains up the position into P6. Unique throwing, we talked about it before the race start. We said that he's got more in him.
I think he's found it. I think he's found that sweet spot in the wheel. Kano now also looking to put it to McFlurry as well, moving himself up from P8 to P7. I'm going to ride on board with Kano, see how he goes, and see that move that he can make. Also, Jack Sully joining that fight. We've got a nice little battle here for 7, 8, 9.
They have to get it done this lap, otherwise they're going to get caught in a bit of a DRS train. Kano wants to get out of that DRS train, get up into P7 and get some clean air. So Kano must get it done. Well, doesn't have to, but would most likely.
Henchman is around. Henchman is around. Now drops himself down to P10. He's not going to be happy about that. Oh.
That's heartbreaking.
Pajala now side to side with Cub. Gets the move made. On the inside there. Beautiful, beautiful overtake there by Pajala.
Oh, welcome to Hungary. Welcome to Wallaby Racing League. What a race we have tonight. What a race. 13 laps in at about 35 lap race. Our top 6 drivers still yet to pit. Jack Sully yet to pit.
So, Kano now opens up his rear wing on RB McFlurry ahead. McFlurry also has his... Oh, he actually has his rear wing closed. He didn't get any DRS from Unique ahead. He was outside of that 1 second DRS detection range. However, it looks like... Yeah, there it is. Unique back outside of that range. SFR Piastri, 3-second time penalty, sitting in P4. Puts him up to 6 seconds. This could be very crucial for Unique to pick up a top 4 position for him.
Absolutely. Unique having a great drive on those mediums. 12 lap old, and Kano right on the back of McFlurry. He wants to get this move done. He needs to clear him so he can start chasing after Unique there. But he's right on the back of him here. What can he do?
Oh, look at Kano. Kano getting right up the back of him. Having a whiff.
Last 3 corners, this is with a spot to do it. Jack Sully will want to be the beneficiary here out of these two fighting. But Kano, and Flurry jumps in.
dips in.
So Kano coming out in free air there, and Jack Sully with DRS down this back straight. Kano tries to cut off that slipstream there, and he does it nicely. Kano's still getting
back onto that racing line.
Yeah, nice for Kano. He actually got the DRS, even though he slipped into the pits. He gets that DRS and gave him that 30 k's an hour down that back straight.
Yeah, T-Bar down batty in chat says there's only really one thing you can say about that, and that is it's corn.
It is corn.
It's corn. Everyone knows that viral TikTok going around at the moment.
So good.
T-Bar
down
batty. I'm not gonna lie.
Mate, that guy is a legend. I tell you what, I've got a lot of time for T-Bar down batty.
I've got a lot of time for all the WA boys.
Absolutely. I'd have his kids.
Yourself being one of them.
We're just getting a soiree, KY jelly, blow up pool. It's a good time. It's a good time.
Booking my flight as we speak.
Oh, mate.
So let's look at the gaps here at the moment. So Rapid Relic's got almost a 2.5 second gap to Andy H behind. Andy H, Car Gamer, 1 second, the difference between those two. But SFR Piastri, 4 seconds behind Car Gamer. So those three ahead, as I said before, just pure domination from those three. Just booking it out in front. Car Gamer gets the DRS on Andy H. Now, doesn't get that DRS, I should say. He's inside that DRS zone is what I should be saying, sorry.
And Jack Sully, every time he gets close, Kano just gets a better exit, and Kano's keeping him behind very nicely. We know the pace that Jack Sully has, so this has been quite a drive so far from Kano. And unless Jack Sully undercuts him, Kano's got the newer tyres as well. His hards are only 7 laps old. So he's in the box seat here, Kano.
Yeah, so I think if his tyres are 7 laps old, whereas I think Jack Sully's a 14 laps old. Yeah, 13 laps old. It tells me Jack is doing really, really well to keep within Kano's pace.
He is, yeah.
You know, those tyres have really hit that sweet spot. He's just sitting nicely behind his DRS, just pulling him along. Once Kano's tyres hit that sweet spot, then it's going to be a whole different story. Away you go. See you later.
If you're in chat, 18 viewers, thanks so much for joining us. If you are in chat, who do you think is going to win the race? Who's going to end up on the podium? Top 3. And what do you think is going to happen for the end of this race? Can Andy H catch Rapid Relics? Can Car Gamer get the job done? Who's going to finish in the top 3? Let us know in the comments below. So
unfortunately, I didn't see this before, but unfortunately, Kirko has DNF'd.
Coming out of the pits, I think, mate, on those soft hards.
Sad. Okay, sad to see that happen. So I can't invite him because he's not online. I was going to invite him to the party just to join us for a little bit.
Yeah, I tried to invite everyone that's DNF'd, and everyone seems to have thrown the toys out the pram.
Yeah.
Fair call.
Mad Dog saying SFR Piastri is going to win. That is a big call. So Piastri now sitting 5 seconds behind with 6 seconds worth of penalties. I think you're a little bit optimistic there in my books. Arkozel puts it as P1 blank. Oh, P1 Andy, P2 Relics, P3 Piastri.
So he thinks Andy's going to get the job done. Mr. Strategy. Well, he's going to have to do something because at the moment, Rapid Relics is lapping 0.3 a lap faster than Andy H.
That's
at the moment.
Yeah.
He's flying. On 16 lap old mediums, mind you. On 16 lap old mediums.
So Henchman now looking to make a move on Abstract ahead. And just like that, Unique dips into the pit lane, giving Jack Sully that free position.
Be interesting to see where he comes out. Unique.
Henchman all over the back of Abstract here. I know these two don't have much of a history together. A little bit of beef here between Abstracts and Henchman after last night's 5 lappers with Easy Reaper's stream.
Oh, was it? I missed him.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So, bit of beef going on between Henchman, Abstracts, and RB McFlurry, actually.
Oh, and
But,
Abstracts goes wide.
And just like that,
Henchman
Abstracts
takes
goes wide, but it's a
position. Oh, no,
dangerous
he's hit him!
That is a dangerous re-entry from Abstracts there. Henchman now has to get run wide to try and keep that position. Abstracts is going to try and... Abstracts now ducks behind and gives up the position. Very smart move, I think. But...
there was contact, Duck. There was contact. Abstracts
there was definitely contact.
on the back wheel of Henchman. Henchman did so well to keep that on the track. There's a little bit of a back-end swill there. I don't know how he did that.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it. Look, I think Abstracts is definitely one to watch in terms of his driving form. We've seen it tonight. Dangerous re-entries, deep braking. You know, I think he tapped the rear of Unique. I want to say Unique earlier.
Yes, it was Unique.
Yeah, it was Unique, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Unique.
So we're gonna watch those lads.
And Rapid Relics jumps into the pits, mate, puts on the hards. He'll be hoping they go to the end of the race and comes out, giving Andy H the lead of the race. Has he? Well, he hasn't done the undercut because he's on mediums, so.
Yeah.
But Andy H currently the leader of the race now, with car going behind him. And now Andy H has some free air. He had a bit of free air before, 3.3 seconds of it. But Rapid Relics will take a couple of laps to get those hards fired up. So Andy has a chance here just to really put his foot down and get going.
And just like that, we look at the interval right now currently with Kano and Jack Sully. Jack Sully's still sitting within that half a second to Kano ahead. Abstracts has lost another position to Pajala as well.
He has, yeah.
So
he might have got some damage.
Gone on there.
He might have got some damage, I reckon. He's lost an end plate.
I would say so. Let's have a look, see if we can see it. No, both end plates still there.
Okay. How do you see that one, mate?
So I'm not sure what's happening. Look at the wing.
Yeah, how do you see that?
Broadcast mode. You got a broadcast,
yep.
And when he drives down the straight, you can see two end boards,
on
his.
Right, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for that, mate. Appreciate it.
That's okay.
Far out.
So here we go. Defeated Damo now on the back of Cub, who is gonna try and make a move. Ducks out real wide, gets the move done, but the Cub gets the crossover done nicely. Can Damo keep his position? It looks like he can.
And Unique trying to benefit off this battle behind him.
Oh, Cub gets forced wide. Cub now loses out.
He loses out two positions.
Unique and Damo.
And he's about to lose 3 positions here because McFlurry has taken advantage of it. And the Cub, the big loser, they're losing 3 positions down to P13. Oh no, and we've got a full safety car at the worst possible time. At the worst possible time. There is a safety car. Who's
so why?
War Machine's in the pit.
I can't see.
This is the second time this has happened. The second time this has happened. Why is there a safety car?
I don't know.
And Andy jumps into the pits.
Andy,
this has worked out lovely for Andy. Where's he going to come out? Because I think it was 16 seconds. 16 seconds when I last looked without the Delta. Rapid Relics was 16 seconds behind him. But with that Delta, he's going to come out. He's going to come out ahead. He's going to come out ahead here.
He actually.
No, he's not. Rapid Relics just beats him.
He's not.
Just beats him down the pit lane. Oh, how's your Delta going, Rapid Relics? Because that was insane. Andy H nearly gets a jump on Rapid Relics and nearly gets track position. I tell you what, that might be the race right there because Andy needed to come out in front there.
Tell you what though, Andy now on the better tyres, so fresh medium tyres, whereas Car Gamer now going on to the fresh hards. So Car Gamer, who was usually staying within that second range to Andy H in front, I think it's going to be hard for him to try and keep up now.
Did not go anywhere.
This could be very, very beneficial for Andy H.
Yeah, dude.
He calls it.
Absolutely.
He calls it all the time. He says the best tyre to start on in league racing in this game is those hard tyres. You go hard to mediums, wait for a late safety car and duck into the pits and take those softs if you need them. If you don't need them, stay strong. You'll make it all the way.
Mate, he did it in Monaco. We'll have 14 laps of racing here. Do not go anywhere because this is set. This is set for an absolute blinder. Kano on those hards. 12 lap old hards. Kano chooses to stay out. He is currently leading the Grand Prix. Will he take them to the end? I think Kano's going to try to, mate. And that's going to make it difficult for Rapid Relics because Kano is one of the best defenders I've seen.
Well, Kano, yeah, he's already made his first stop. So, are these tyres going to go the distance for him? I don't know. I think he pitted under the last safety car, I believe. So
I reckon
it's
he can
be
make
hard
it
for him.
I think he can make it.
Yeah.
But he can't battle. That's the issue. You start battling, those tyres will start to fall away.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be very easy pick off for Relics and Andy H. Car Gamer, I think, might struggle a little bit behind Kano to try and make a move past him. Pajala, I think, will definitely struggle behind Kano. Piastri will struggle. But, you know, that's if he drops down that much. Like you said, he's a demon at his defending. So
Absolutely. Aussie
Yeah,
Mad
so there
Dog
you
says,
go, Mad
can we
Dog.
see the tyre? There we go.
So tyres are up. So 13 lap-old hards for Kano, 3 lap-old hards for Relics, 1 lap for Andy H, who pitted underneath the safety car. Very, I think benefited from that very well.
Absolutely.
Car Gamer again pitted. Pajala 14 lap-old hards. So he's got the longest hards there at the moment. That sounds a bit dirty.
The longest hard.
Then
Get in
you
there.
got you got SFR Piastri on 1 lap old mediums, but is currently sitting on 9 seconds worth of penalties. So this is very detrimental to him.
Car Gamer and the Cub choosing to jump on hards as their last tyre choice. Not enough laps to softs.
No, not enough. No, definitely not.
Oh.
No way. I think going off of Pajala's start, I think he only made it about 6 laps around, and then he started spinning.
They did fall away,
and he had to pit. Yeah, so they fell away. I think that they've played it quite safe. Car Gamer, I think they're going to try and bank on another safety car, and if they get that safety car, then they'll duck in for the softs. But the problem there is so will everybody else.
Well, they'll lose track position. I think Car Gamer will try and take them to the end.
Yeah, exactly. So
and Kano's going to be vulnerable late.
Either way,
Kano's going to be vulnerable late if he tries to stay out on those. So we've got one more lap under the safety car.
War Machine has now DNF'd, and Gumbo Kebab has a drive-through penalty as well.
Speeding under the safety car. You can't serve it, Gumbo. Yep. You can't serve it. You can't serve under safety car. Oh no, Gumbo.
He's pitting.
He's pitting. Pits. I think he'll retire.
No, is he?
I think
he's got 13 lap old mediums. I reckon he could be going for a pit stop.
Oh, he could be. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I think he could make up the time. He has. It's changed to 6 lap old softs. So old softs. Old hards, I should say. Yep. So old hards. He's going to try and catch back up, and then he's just going to go the rest of the distance on those hards, which I think probably a good call for him. 13 lap old mediums to 6 lap old hards.
War Machine spun into the right-hander of the right-hander. Thanks, War. Descriptive. And Tangawang says right. So, good stuff. Safety car will be in this lap. We've lost six people from the Hungary Grand Prix. J-Rocket, first one to go. Stroker Ace as well on the first lap. 6 runs shortly after that. Dust Till Dawn spinning out on those new softs, unfortunately. Kirko spinning out the new hards, and recently just lost War Machine on the right-hander, going around the right-hander on the safety car. 6 drivers gone, 14 remain. Safety car in this lap. We've got to sprint to the end.
So, as it is, Kano sitting in front, safety car in this lap, Relics behind on the fresher tyres. Kano, I think he's going to want to try and go that distance. If not, he's going to want to pit for the new softs under the next safety car, if there is one. And then Andy H. So let's see if Andy H can get a better start than his previous 2. Caught sleeping both times. Not his strongest.
Kano's backed him up early, so
he really has.
It'd be really interesting to see when Kano goes here. And how Abstract goes. I'll keep an eye down the back.
Andy's getting very racy here. Already speeding. Getting up there. There we go. Kano goes. Didn't catch Andy H sleeping this time. He is all over the back of Relics. Does he get the move done on the outside of turn 1? I don't think he will. He doesn't. He sits in, tucks in nicely. Oh, but Kano getting a little bit squirrely outside of the turn 1 corner there. Side by side now. Andy H and Rapid Relics together, forcing Relics onto the outside. Gets the better. Oh, a little bit of contact there, I believe. But now Relics now loses out to that position with Cargamer right in his rear end too.
And Abstracts on those soft tyres, mate, up 3 positions. They were going 3 wide through turn 1. 3 wide in the middle of the pack through turn 1. Abstracts up 3 positions. Rapid Potatoes just lost it out to SFR. Piastri goes up into P5. We've got a race.
We definitely do have a race here. I mean, you called it too earlier on in the night. You said you will definitely see somebody going 3 wide into turn 1.
Absolutely, it could happen. And Abstracts currently on those softs, 3/10 behind McFlurry, who's right on the back of the Henchman here. Henchman's in a tough position. He needs to try and shake that because he's also trying to chase Jack Sully down, and he's caught in a bit of a DRS train. He needs to get out of that before the safety car, before 3 laps. Sorry.
Now let's have a look here because McFlurry had a very poor exit out of that final turn there. It's already outside of that 1 second. Henchman now all over the backside of Jack Sully, but is there going to be team orders made here? Looks like
Henchman up. Yep.
There you go, and Abstracts now gets the move made on McFlurry as well.
Yeah, Henchman, great pass there into turn 1. But beside Jack Sully, that was a great pass by the Henchman, actually.
It was fantastic, wasn't it? Now, Abstracts on those soft tyres. Can he go the distance on them? I don't think so. I really don't. I think they're going to drop off after 5-6 laps.
It's going to be very close. Andy H on the back of Kano with Rapid on the back of Andy H. This is going to be a great battle. We're 3/10 behind at the moment with Kano in P1 on those 16-lap old hards. Andy on those 4-lap mediums. They're fired up now. 2/10 of a second as Kano goes wide on those hards, opens the door for Andy. He's 1/10 behind going into the final couple of corners. DRS won't be open this lap, will be open the lap after. But can Kano keep them behind? He's desperately trying here. Andy, second last corner. He's got massive pressure by Rapid Relics as Andy comes up to the final corner here down that main straight. Can he get a better exit? No, Kano gets a great exit. He breaks the slipstream. I think he's going to keep him behind him for now. But Andy's right on the back of him. I don't know how long Kano can keep this up.
I was about to say, look at the tyre difference between the two here with Kano and Andy H. Even though Kano broke that slipstream and got the better exit, Andy H was still just charging behind him.
Yeah. Absolutely. Tyres are making a massive difference here at Hungary. I mean, you look at Abstracts with those softs, and he's just... And Henchman is around. Henchman is around.
No.
Oh, no.
I wonder if there was contact between him and Abstracts.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. He really fought back into that top 10 there.
Absolutely. He really did.
He's having a
safety car.
race.
That is a safety car.
Full safety car.
All
right, at this point...
That is...
Yeah, that's so that.
That's Abstracts.
Is it?
He was around. Abstracts is now back down to P12.
Yeah,
it looks like he's missing his front wing. He has. So that's what I reckon. There was a bit of contact made between himself and Henchman. So this could be, oh no, drive-through penalty for the Henchman for speeding under the safety car.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
He's not going to be happy about that.
Oh, it's all going wrong.
Henchman, if you can hear me, stay in it. Stay in the battle. You're going to get points for your team, and you guys are going to go into P1 for that Constructors, so stay in the fight and do not retire your car.
He just stopped on track and then started again, so he's quite upset, I'm sure.
Yes, absolutely.
Couple of deep breaths, Hench.
So there he goes, heading into the pits now.
Rapid Pajada in the pits. Who's going to jump in here? The soft boy's going to jump in. Abstract has to jump in anyway. Defeated Damo in as well. Defeated Damo, yep, getting a new wing put on. So something happened with Defeated Damo.
Abstract gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in pit lane too. So that's now going to hurt him.
I will say though, unfortunately, I do believe, and I'm all for full safety car. I feel like, there's a game glitch here.
There is. I don't know why it's throwing out safety cars when somebody's just losing a wing.
Yeah.
It doesn't need it.
It's trying. The game's trying.
It is, yeah.
But you just don't know. Race to race, you actually just don't know. So I think you've just got to go with full safety car and see what happens. Or standard safety car. So Rapid Pajaja, I cannot say his name. He's gonna have to change it. It's like Jack Sully's helmet. This guy needs to change his name to continue racing in this league.
Rapid Pajaja.
I think of Jar Jar Binks every time.
You are, yeah. That's what popped into my head then too.
That's all I picture every time I read his name out. And I want it to be Jar Jar Binks Racing.
So Evil Blade just messaged me with a little bit of an interesting question.
Okay.
Said, how would I feel if we got all sizes and numbers and gamer tags done, and he gets somebody to make up some shirts for the Oz GP next year?
Oi, get in there, Lewis. All right, I'll take the Sunday seat just because I want a jumper. Or do I get a comms jumper, Evil Blade? What do I get?
You can get a jumper that says Commentator God.
Loudmouth.
I'll go with Commentator God.
Commentator God, I like that.
Commentator God.
The Crofty of sim racing.
In brackets, loudmouth, whatever you want, mate. I can get it.
Oh, mate.
I've got a guy.
You turn me on, eh? You turn me on as much as the last 5 laps in this race.
Oh, thank you.
But seriously, if you're in the chat, I mean, it's not just me, but how good is Duck's voice? I mean, can you just not imagine him reading you something sensual before bed, or on the toilet, or as you wake up in the morning? You know, like, good morning, beautiful. Today's a lovely day. I can't do your voice, but, you know, there is something about it. God has gifted you with something quite amazing, and I feel like you're wasting your talent. You should be on the other side of a phone line reading a sexual novel to someone.
I was about to say to you, send me $150 and I'll send you a voicemail so you can keep it forever.
That's right.
There's something to wake up to.
I'm gonna do it. So here we go.
Good morning skills here.
Oh, it's there! Right there! Oh! Alright, I'll just excuse myself for 10 seconds. I'll be back in a second. Just kidding.
I hope you are.
Nah.
Here we go. So safety car is in this lap.
We didn't pick it. Kano did not come in. Kano chose to stay out on 19 lap hards. He's going to the end, Duck. Can he make it? Has he been smoking something?
Situation too. SFR Piastri is just struggling out there. 12 seconds worth of pens currently. So it's going to drop him right back, especially with the late safety car.
Oh, Andy H there getting racy.
Yeah.
He's going to get him here. He's going to get him. On those. Oh! Kano's off.
He doesn't. Caught sleeping again.
Andy, you're right next to it.
But again, look at this. Look at the time he makes up just because of the fresher tyres.
Yeah, I don't know, Kano. I don't know. It's a bold strategy, Carlton. Let's see if it pays off. Kyle Gamer up into P4. 4 tenths now behind Rapid Relics. What a race. What a race. But Kato and Andy H just streaming forward now. Half a second ahead of Rapid Relics. And Andy H 2 tenths behind Kato. He wants to get this move done. He needs to get in some fresh air on those mediums. And he needs to get away from Rapid Relics. Can he get the move done? Abstracts picks up a 3-second time penalty. Andy H right behind Kano here as they come into the chicane. He's going to have to wait until that back straight to get the move done. He's currently 3 tenths behind Kano.
He's holding up the pack too. I mean, look at Rapid Relics. He's now only 2 tenths behind Andy H.
Absolutely, Piastri.
The longer that Kano holds these guys up, it's better for Andy and worse for Andy.
Absolutely. Rapid Relics on those 10-lap old hards. They're going to take a couple of laps again to fire up. So Andy's got a couple of laps to get the job done. But Rapid Relics right on the back of Andy H here as they come into the back straight. Rapid Relics goes wide. Andy H has got the tyres. He's coming up to the back of Kano. Can he get the move done into turn 1? He chooses to go the long way around. He gets up on the curb. They nearly go wheel to wheel. Can he get the cross back done? Andy Hayes coming up to the side. He's got the inside line coming into turn 2. Can he get the move done? And Kano just shuts the door, but they're still wheel to wheel. Kano, some great wheel to wheel racing there, but Kano shuts the door, and that is some amazing defending by Kano.
Oh, I was about to say, that is Probably some of the best defending I think I've seen from any league race I've ever been a part of.
Absolutely. Kano can drive. He is driving the wheels off those 21 lap old hearts. You wouldn't believe it, but he's got 6 laps to try and survive. And every lap that goes by, Rapid Relics is just watering his mouth. When DRS comes on, I can't help but to think Rapid Relics getting a double pass on Andy H and Kano. What can Andy H do? What can Andy H do? He's got to get this move done. He's got to get out of DRS. We've got a yellow flag.
Look at Car Gamer as well. Car Gamer's flying at the backside of Rapid Relics here, trying to make a move here as well. Henchman now gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Oh, Andy H right on the back of Rapid Relics. Right on the back of Kano, sorry. As we go around the final corner once again, Rapid Relics right on his butt. He's got those mediums. He's pumping the ERS. Kano, they've got the same ERS here. Andy H down the back straight. He was going to try
DRS
again.
has now been enabled.
He goes around the long way around. Can he get the job done here? He's got to close Rapid Relics off though, because Rapid Relics comes on the inside and he's up alongside WRL Andy. Rapid Relics on the outside of Andy. Here we go. They're going wheel to wheel, and Rapid Relics has the inside line, and Andy closes it off. Oh, this is great racing, folks. Don't go anywhere. Car Gamer currently P4. Looking to clean up on this mess.
Car Gamer is benefiting from this. The longer that these two battle ahead of him, he's just sitting on the back of it waiting for a mistake to happen from these guys ahead.
He's got fresher
tyres. If there's going to be a
mistake,
I don't know. He does. He definitely does.
Here we go.
I think Car Gamer could be in for a very good spot here.
Absolutely, and Magdog says, come on, Kano. I tell you what, though, Kano is driving. Kano gets a 3-second time penalty. Oh, no.
Oh, that's
heartbreaking.
just... What does he do now? Does he move out of the way and let them...
Nah, he wants to win this on track,
let
mate.
them go, or do you
No
win
way.
on track? Yeah.
Not Kano. Have another line. Win it on track. All right, Andy Hayes comes around the final quarter. Here we go. We've got 5 laps to go. His DRS is up wide open.
DRS.
And he's just going to fly by Kano here. Oh, but Kano going wheel to wheel. Kano gets the job done. Can he keep Rapid Relics behind? Kano on the outside of Rapid Relics. Rapid Relics on the inside. They go wheel to wheel. There is a little bit of contact. Kano still keeps ahead. Rapid Relics wheel to wheel on the outside. Goes a long way around. And he gets the job done, does he? Kano's still there. It looks like he's going to get the job done on the inside line. But Kano comes back on the switchback. He's wheel to wheel. Kano versus Rapid Relics. He's running out of room. He just ran out of room, and Rapid Relics up into P2. But Andy, crucially, puts in a purple first sector to get out of DRS zone. Currently 1.1 seconds ahead of Rapid Relics.
Henchman now setting the fastest time with a 1:19.673. But Andy H, I think, played a very smart strategic role here. I think he's kept a lot of his ERS and put in a quali lap to try and burn some time between him and Rapid Relics behind.
It could be a masterstroke. I love watching this guy race. He's got pace. He's got strategy. He's a joy to watch, this man.
He's got the know-how. He's got the know-how.
Absolutely. He's on 11 lap old mediums. He's got the faster tyre. He's a little bit out of ERS, but he's got the faster tyre. He's out of DRS zone. Rapid Relics currently 1 second behind him and 4 laps to go. And Car Gamer right on the back of Kano now. He's pumping his ERS. He's got his DRS wide open. Can he get the job here? Kano goes around on the outside, jumps onto that curb, takes the outside line. He'll have the inside line into turn 2, which is where you want to be. He gets the job done into turn 1. Car Gamer into that podium position, up into P3.
Now SFR Piastri now moves up into P4. Kano now down to P5, struggling a little bit on those harder tyres. There's a safety car out again.
Full safety car.
Now? There is something that's happened again. We've got a... No one. I don't understand why there is a safety car.
Full safety car. We've got a full safety car here. This might be heartbreaking.
This game is broken.
We have got
a
full safety car.
It's putting out safety cars in random positions for no apparent reason. I think maybe Henchman took a spill, went around again because he is very far behind.
Yeah, but
actually, no, it'll be the Cub.
Yeah, he had to jump into the pits, and the Cub lost a wing. The Cub has lost a wing.
Cub. So that safety car was caused by the Cub going around and losing part of his wing there. But there was absolutely no need for a safety car at this point in time. Absolutely no need.
It's absolutely heartbreaking because Andy H He pulled out in front. He was out of the DRS zone, 1.1 seconds ahead, and now he's going to have to hold off Rapid Relics for a lap. We're going to have a one-lap shootout here. I'm sure of it, a one-lap shootout, because safety car will not come in this lap. It'll be on the 35th lap.
No, I reckon safety car will come out next lap.
Do you reckon 2 laps of racing?
Yeah, it'll be a 2-lap dash. Oh, Relic's getting a little bit racy on Andy H here. Putting his nose up beside him and says, mate, don't forget about me, I'm still here and I'm going to try and get my P1 spot back.
Wow.
So, Andy...
I'm heartbroken for Andy.
So am
But it's played into the hands of Rapid Relics. We can't play favourites here. Car Gamer, don't write him off. 13-lap-old hards. He has better tyre condition than both Rapid Relics and Andy here. Tell you what, mate, he could take P1.
I think so too. If he can make a move stick somewhere, he's going to have to make a miracle move somewhere though. Down turn 1, maybe. But he's got to hope to God that the 2 drivers ahead, Andy H and Relics, get very, very racy with each other. That allows him to catch up and make a move somewhere that is unexpected. But it's going to be all out on the line tonight.
Remember that we're not going to have
laps.
any DRS for the remainder of this race. There'll be
That's
no
it. It's
DRS.
just going to be pure. It's pure race. And you look at, let's have a look here. So you've got
Safety
Andy
car
H
in this
currently on
lap.
63, 64% ERS. Rapid Relics on 68, 70% ERS. Car Gamer 70% ERS.
It's a straight
You know,
shootout.
the guys, it's all going to come down to skill here. So who has the better skill? Andy H currently, I think, sitting in the position he wants to be in because he's not going to get caught sleeping. He's now controlling that safety car restart. So when's he's gone? This is it. He's gone. Has that caught?
And he's gone early.
Relics?
He has gone early.
Has he slowed down?
Oh,
No, he hasn't.
No. But Rapid Relics has a great exit.
Yeah.
He gets a great exit out of that corner though. But Andy H will stay ahead with his ERS going into turn 1. Andy H 4 tenths ahead. He's got 2 laps to keep it out in front, or can Rapid Relics get the move done? Car Gamer caught sleeping a little bit, 7 tenths behind. Currently Rapid Relics unique up into P9 there. He did get Damo into turn 1. So here we go, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Rapid Relics 3 tenths behind Andy H. It's going to be no DRS done.
Rapid Relics goes a little wide there.
There's a yellow flag in sector 1. We have a Ferrari off. I think it's the Cub. Yeah, I think it's the Cub. He's off. Hopefully it doesn't... No, it won't throw a safety car this late in the race.
No.
Andy H
So
doing a
Relics
great
now
job here.
3 tenths behind Andy H. And you know what though? It's going to be extremely hard for him to get past Andy because Andy is very well known for his defensive moves, his attacking moves, basically his all-round driving. So I wish Rapid the best of luck, but I don't think he's going to get it done. I think right now we're looking at our top 3.
Here we go. The last turn 1. We're into the final lap here at the Hungary Grand Prix. Andy H 6 tenths ahead. Andy H finishing... Well, he started second in this race, didn't he? I think.
Andy H started, second.
Yeah, started second. Started on those hards. Had a great run all the way through. Pitting onto those mediums under that safety car, as he likes to do. Came out just behind Rapid Relics, but got the job done on those mediums. And now currently leading the Grand Prix, 35th lap. Last lap here at the Hungary Grand Prix.
So Andy currently sitting with the fastest lap as well, so with a 1:19.338.
Where can Rapid Relics get the move done here, mate? We're into Sector 2. I don't think there's any more overtaking opportunities here for Rapid Relics as Andy H comes round into the final few corners. There's 4 corners left for Rapid Relics to try and get the move done. He is a lot closer though. Can he get the move done?
Andy just got the better exit then.
Andy H then coming around the final few corners at the Hungary Grand Prix. Andy H, he won in Monaco. Andy H is back. He has a headache, so he claims, and Andy H wins the Hungary Grand Prix for Wallaby League Racing.
What a drive. Now SFR Piastri finishes 12 seconds worth of time penalties. It's going to drop him right down the bottom of the grid into P11.
Oh,
Oh,
Rapid Relics finishes P2. What a race. What defending by Kano. Kano finishes P7 on those 28 lap old hards. And Cargamer finishes P3. Closes out our podium here at Hungary. What a
so
race.
that now extends the lead for the Drivers' Championship for Andy. Was currently 19 points ahead of Cargamer, and that's really going to give him the edge now for the rest of the season.
No worries, Sainta. Thanks for joining us, mate. Thanks for watching.
Sainta always joins us every week,
Oh, wow.
watching her son Andy take the win after win after win. Really, at this stage, is dominant.
That was
For those of you who
drive.
also don't know, for those of you who also don't know, Sainta, one is probably actually I would say she is one of our head stewards for Sunday and Tuesday's league.
I think your steward office is going to be full this week, Sainta.
I
Absolutely.
think so.
Absolutely. What an absolute cracking race.
So here we go. So I'm just going to invite these lads over to join.
Absolutely. Do you want me to round out the top 10?
Yeah, please, mate.
So Andy H winning the Hungary Grand Prix into P1, Rapid Relics P2, Cargamer P3, Jack Sully up into P4. What a comeback by Jack Sully. McFlurry up into P5. Great race for McFlurry there. Unique P6. We did talk about him before the game. Nice to see him get some points there. Kano on those 28 lap old hards had a great race into P7. Rapid Pajala into P8, defeated Damo into P9, and Gumbo Kebab closing out the top 10 all the way from P6 up into P10, and just a couple of shout-outs there. McFlurry, P19 up into P5. So some good racing there here at the Hungary Grand Prix. Cargamer started P3, finished P3. Great drive.
Absolutely. So we're joined here so far by Rapid Relics and Cargamer. Just waiting for Andy H to join, see if he... I know he's had some issues. So, Andy, if you're in chat or you can hear us, if you can just join the party. I know you've had issues with receiving invites. I'm not sure what's happening there. I'll send another one again.
And just include your audio, folks.
There he is. There you go. Yeah, just make sure to include your audio. Discord going mental. I hear it in the background.
Yeah, I know. I don't check it when I'm racing.
No, I can just hear it going bloop.
Yeah, same.
So
It's tits.
it is. It really is. So we've got everybody in here. We've got Andy, we've got Cargamer, and we've got Relics. Just make sure you include your audio. We're going to kick it off with Cargamer. Cargamer going into quali in P3. He's left the party. Let's just see if we can get him back in quickly.
Yeah, mate.
Not sure what's going on there. You lads can hear us, yeah?
Yeah, mate.
Excellent. There you go. So Cargamer joins the party again. You there? Cargamer? Alright, in the meantime, we might take it away with P2, Rapid Relics. Rapid, mate, starting in quali in P1, having a very dominant race throughout the entire race there, but eventually losing out to a safety car pit stop for Andy H. Tell us about this. Tell us what you think went
Yes.
wrong. And,
I knew Andy was going to be quick at the end because he had he on hards. I pitted. I didn't want to leave later, but I knew that if the safety car came out, I was going to be screwed. And lucky, guess what, came out. So yeah. Anyway, that's alright though. Andy he deserved the win. It was good. That was like one of the best bets I had, honestly, in league race. Be there, car game at the end. Try to poke the nose up the inside sometimes. Who else was there?
It was just you
Kano.
three for a long.
Kano.
Yeah,
Kano was a good old Checo Perez for a while.
He was a
And-
Checo Perez, mate. He made
He
his
was
car
a
like a
menace.
bus for no
But no,
reason.
Yeah,
full respect to him. Though. He tried to do it.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
But yeah, no, it was a good race, and cheers for streaming.
No, all good,
And
man.
congratulations,
I mean,
Andy.
you touched base on being, one of the best battles in your league racing career. I would have to agree, man. Watching the battle between you and Andy H and even Car Gamer as well involved was some of the best, most exciting racing I've seen to date in league racing, and that's through leagues that I've been a part of. So, yeah, kudos to you guys. Congratulations on second place, man. It was fantastic to watch.
And rapid skillsy here, I just want to say, what a flying lap for qualifying, mate. That was absolutely insane. And it's just a joy to watch your racecraft, mate. It really is.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate
All right, Car Game, are you there, mate? Excellent. You've got your audio included? Excellent, mate. So P3 in quali and sticking it into P3 in the race. So tell us about that. You know, you didn't seem to make any moves to try and get you up into a higher position. I know you definitely tried to stick your nose in there a couple of times, you know, with success, you know, limited. But tell us about it. Tell us about your race. How did it feel? Absolutely. Saying that they can't hear you in audio. You've definitely got your audio included? Yep. Okay. Not sure what's going on there. Just leave it at that. But look, mate, congratulations on P3.
Yeah, congrats.
You absolutely had a stonker of a race, man. You really did. You kept your nose clean. You were still sticking it to the guys ahead, and it was just unfortunate you couldn't get it up any higher. But it's still a fantastic race driven. So well done. Which leads us on to our race winner, the man with the headache. So he says, Andy H, how are you, mate? We'll try and get this done with pretty quick for you so you can get to bed.
No, that's alright. I might stay up for Zandvoort. Yeah, I'm just happy I got to the finish. Like I say, I knew starting on hards was gonna get me the positions at the end, and Kano did a good job at the end there to hold me up a bit, but yeah, it was.
Well, I think we made note of it in quali that you're the driver that knows starting on hards and finishing on the mediums as a late safety, potentially pitting for those softs. You've said it for quite a while now for F122. That's your strategy. You're not shy of holding that strategy, but mate, it's definitely working for you. Going P2 in quali and just getting pipped by Relic.
9 thousandths of a second.
But yeah, it was insane to watch. So, mate, congratulations again. Another victory in the books.
Thank you.
Now furthering your lead to Car Gamer behind. But, you've got Relics now coming into the battle as well by the looks of it. So, you a bit worried?
Yeah, definitely worried.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
I'm in awe of your racing, Andy.
Absolutely.
Like, just your strategy and
Cheers.
your racing is fantastic, mate. And if you could say anything to Rapid Relics right now, what would it be?
I don't know. He's yeah. I don't think I'm going to win the championship with Red in the league.
Alright,
Stop,
and Relics,
you've got
we need to manufacture a Hamilton and Verstappen rivalry, so you need a better answer next time,
I've got
alright?
my rivalry going on in this league, mate. I've never lost.
I forgot to take him out of Britain, so we missed that bit.
Well, I've never lost to Hungary, so I'm happy with it.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Where are we at next?
We are in Abu Dhabi next.
Yeah, Eddie's big.
Oh,
So here we go.
cheers, boys.
So, thanks, guys, for joining us. Congratulations on all
Cheers,
all your
boys.
victories tonight. P2, P3. Congratulations to you guys as well. You've absolutely killed it. It's an amazing race to watch. Matty,
Duck.
what do you think, mate? That was just
I think that was an absolutely
intense.
fantastic race. I think that was an absolutely fantastic race. I thought Car Gamer actually had a blind, to be fair. I think he pushed the car as
Fact.
far as it could go, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, Car Gamer says he was exhausted from that race, man. I think we're exhausted from calling that race, watching these battles up ahead. And then even looking at a couple of battles down below as well. You know, there was some stonkers. We saw some driving that was a bit questionable. We saw some driving that was absolutely phenomenal to watch. I think of a better race this season or any other season from Wallaby Racing League that tops this. So
Yeah, that was good fun, man. That was awesome.
absolutely.
Fun to call.
Well, guys, that is it for us for the night. Join us again on Tuesday night at Gumbo Kebab and Kirko. Hit the comms box and call Tuesday night's race. Live again at 8 p.m. I think Matty Skills is going to try and get a what's it called, a reserve seat for the night, aren't you?
Yeah, maybe.
I heard rumours.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard on the grapevine.
I hope so.
Oh man, I want to be there.
Well, you'll be back there soon enough. But look, as well as Tuesday night, we also go live at 8 p.m. on Fridays for our weekly wrap up, where we talk about all the incidents, or we talk about the controversies. We talk about everything we can think of on that night for the previous races here in Hungary. And I think I think we've got a lot to talk about on Sunday, and I don't think nothing too negative. I think
it was a great race.
Sitting there talking about how that battle up front was nuts.
The highlight reel is going to be insane.
I'm not looking forward to putting it together. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take me a long time to pick and choose what clips make it, because there's so many.
Yeah, you got a bit of work to do.
That's it. So, guys, again, thank you very much for joining. We really appreciate it. This is Duck Puncher 88. That is Matty Skills going farewell.
See ya.